So, ladies and gentlemen, back with the radio session. Um, let's let's try. Hope you can see now my YouTube. Let's try. Maybe the problem is um, maybe doing Facebook and YouTube at the same time live is maybe a bit too much for the CPU or for the, I don't know, internet connection or whatever. Let's try it. Just do it on YouTube or just do it on Facebook for now. I played a couple of um, instruments in. We had the octa brass on the Catron first. Okay, it's a cool loop. I think we can work with that maybe. Travel the globe, Bernice Becker, song he wrote, song about peace, join with them, he played it for, new work begins. Man with dreams, work comes close, do some for it, all you know. Something like that maybe. Or we go with the brass and fall. Yeah, it's nice. Has great punch to it. I love the pressure or the bass pushing beneath the brass and fall on my Catron keyboard to find on the brass section sounds a bit more acoustic, sounds a bit more professional to me. Whatever we can, let's listen to that later on in the mix. Maybe we can put something below that or put some effects to it in flanger or in chorus later on. Let's see later on the mixing. So yeah, to pick out now a loop out of it is what's coming next. So we can listen to that, make a saving. I think we go with the brass and fall. That's what I meant. Is very similar, or it sounds very similar to the production I posted from the Twister um, LPs. I think they're working with maybe similar equipment. Have the Catron keyboard without giving out secrets or something. Maybe they don't. They do. Maybe they don't. Or however. But I work with the Catron keyboard Audio 5 at the moment. I think it has great sounds. So it turns out maybe like productions of these guys, which I always love to hear and still do because it's just a great sound. maybe the first one is a cool already. Let's tee it for a moment and visualize the sound. Yeah, let's give it maybe a trust in. So I work with these, I don't know, call it as well thumbnails or something. Work like a tape machine, kind of. I'd say this is now the loop. I have to, or I have for recognition. There's a cool one. This is the MIDI files to it. Like I said, always have my projects below with MIDI, maybe for mixing it with another instruments later on, or yeah, if you want to have the project without the Catron sound, want to go with some MIDI, you can do that. So let's one more. Sounds pretty cool. Besides, if you put now later on effects to it and the vocals to it, of course, you will do a bit of mixing, so everything gets polished later on a bit more. Let's see about that. So we have on bar 713, we have the brass and fall instrument from Bankaccount. If you work like I do, more analog, you have to do a bit more descriptions to the sound because of forgetting the instruments and searching for it then in your register later on by not doing so. So what we can do now, okay, we have a loop and we can fill it now into our demo section. So we want to have this one now, what we played proper, for example, and we can put our tape like or if you like into our project to the place we want to have that loop later on. So to the arrangement we have verse, refrain, verse, refrain, and then I think it starts to double the refrain. We on an 1 and 2 arrangement, kind of A and B, A and B. I'll pick this one out, at least for this version, because yeah, I love to work with this arrangement this time. Yeah, that's kind of the backing of the vocals come to it, of course. There was a man who traveled the globe, there was black girls long ago, etc., etc. Live in peace, forgive from heaven, live and peace, forgive heaven, I'll live and peace, forgive heaven, you live and peace. Reminds me a bit on the. Okay. Sounds cool. Let's see about it later on. So far, now we have I think the arrangement kind of finished. Reminds me a bit on the 90s production of a lot. I think Frank Farian, all the I don't know what it was from Out There Brothers to Inika Mose or K7 and all these, all the 90s charts. I think they're very similar from the sound. I think they worked with the same equipment. What I do now, or Dr. Alban and all these 90s hits. So greetings to these artists if you're there somehow, somewhere. Thanks for your work and thanks for your giving out on the 90s. Thanks for your inspiration. Thanks that you put some beautiful to our lives at the time. Like I do try to step now in these boots, kind of to the next generations and maybe for them as well. So okay, now we have I think we have our arrangement kind of. Let's check out the loop, if the loop is really proper again. Mr. Vane, all of them. Okay, I think here's a audio loop that we have to. Live and pay, forgive over me. Yeah, for people who don't know what it is Cubase from Steinberg. This is what the sequencer is. Still a lot of cool out there. I started with, I think Fruity Loops was the first, or one of the first with Cubase together, which I started on. It's a cool program as well, Fruity Loops, for doing beats and stuff. Can check it out as well if you like. So let's see. Yeah, sounds cool. Can polish it later on a bit with quantization and flanges and delays if needed. So I think this is the main song we have. We have now all voices. I think no voice, at least in my ear, so far is missing. The arrangement is packed with choruses, with basses, drums, all registers of having a cool or great instrumental. So let's do a saving the project and do an here in order in terms of folding because we have a lot of gimmicks now. What we can do now listen to the song and fill up some items. I think this is not that much what we need more, but we can double maybe the drums a bit. We have still the MIDI groove of the Harleon into it, and we backed it up with the CD pub of the audio to give a bit more gain and more punch to it. This is now a thing um, of would love to have. I think if it's needed that we double the drums, I don't know. We can do that. Um, if so, then we have a lot of possibilities on our Catron or on audio samples, like I posted yesterday, without making commercials for someone. There are a lot of great stuff on. I think I pick a lot of best service. There's an internet site that says best service loops and samples. Thomann has a lot of offerings. I think Music Store and all of them others as well. Um, so I listen a lot of the best service stuff. And there's a company that says Big Fish Audio, and I think they served me at least in my last productions. You see the with the Sun, for example, this production. So I made a lot of with the Big Fish Audio samples. I think they're doing a great job for many years, and they have a lot of on the YouTube, a lot of videos, very professional. So maybe go for some drum doublings later on. Let's see about that. If it's needed in the mixing period. Check out the Catron, what Electro GM2. Do the same as well. Go beneath now the loop and do some tryouts, and then give a time to refresh the ear and listen to. So yeah, this is House Kit. See about that. Sounds maybe a bit too much. Let's go for the city pub. So let's check out the sound real quick. Something seems to go out this goes out the structure. Let's check out quickly the stuff. So yeah, this is the beat for now. What we can do now is double in the sections, do the last mixing, and you have a proper instrumental, if you like. Comes towards my YouTube then soon for enjoying and more. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, 23 minutes 5. Send already now the same now, doing a loop. Let's see. Sounds a bit like, I think Helene Fischer has some of these instruments as well in their production, so maybe they probably work with the same equipment, Catron Audio, or these producers. So yeah, this serves a great professional sound. So yeah, let's go for the demos. Shout out to their producers and artists as well. If you like my productions, I do it for each and everybody. If you like, as well, available in MIDI. If you guys want to have inspiration and feel inspired of what I'm gonna do, you're all invited to contact me or enjoy my stuff as well. So now play some demos. Electro GM kit. Sounds a bit like the production I had, or the German production I did in Berlin once. It says, I think, Lass die 5 gerade sein. Has a bit this mixing to it of different instrumentation. So this was electro. Now go for the shadow of Catherine real quick. Then I will leave this live session because I will do a bit sports. Sunday is normally my sport day, so I will do that in a couple of minutes. Now analog GM. SGM. The Twister Man comes across cool. I think they have the same SGM2 kit. Yeah, that's a cool kit. So and go from there then. So I don't know if you can hear it on YouTube, but you can feel, at least in my speakers, you can feel a difference. The bottom gets a bit more thick, a bit more punchy to serve for a subwoofer or a great car hi-fi or something later on. Gives a bit more, or a concert hall gives a bit more deepness and wave or bass wave to it. So it was a Jazz GM kit. We have to make a little. It was electro. Then we had the analog, and now we have the Jazz GM. One more. It's a cool one too, acoustic one. Reminds me a bit of my production, Walk in a Dream. There was a man who traveled the globe, turned his back on a stormy road, song about peace, toiled with them, Here and for new work begins. Man with dreams, work comes close. Do some for it all in all. Back for coins, get on hand. He's some song where you can lift pills. For the fair, who me. Yeah, I think this is I think this sounds cool now. We have the acoustic set beneath the city pub and the Harleon kit. So I think I've found a great mixing. That should be maybe enough for my producing or my producing, yeah, or vision of producing. You can do this for months beneath. But in terms of my study of doing production so far, um, you don't have to have that much gain. You can have too much gain in a signal. This is something you have to decide for yourself. You can record with a handy great songs like I did on YouTube, at least for my ears. So you don't have to have that $1 million studios to do great tracks. You can have $1 million studios to make great tracks, but this is not the gimmick of it. This is not the main point. The main point is the music. I think what comes out the speakers, and yeah. But this is something everybody has to decide for yourself or themselves, and of musical genre, of course. If you have a singer like Pavarotti or what I do is the operatic version, you have this $1 million in your voice as well. What these guys on techno or electro producing try to have on the kick drum or on the bass frequency. So they maybe need that much signal or that much gain to sound impressive, like a great singer does with the voice. So you can say these great opera singers maybe have a million. They build $1 million voice, and these electro or maybe all this hip hop producers, they build $1 million kick drum or $1 million bass set up, kind of. The thing is, if you have kind of an Pavarotti to an $1 million studio, don't have to have sound great. Sometimes this is too much, it's like it sticks out or it's try to fight with each other. It's kind of somebody wants to explain you something in a quiet and comfort voice, and somebody screams all the time towards it. So which one to listen now? And this is what you have to decide. But this is music. You can do what you want. The outcome is maybe if it sounds great, or sounds cool, it sounds cool. There's no rule to it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little live session. For now, like I said, always if you like what I'm doing, as well the companies of Steinberg, I do a bit of producing with Steinberg. Maybe you like it. Maybe you want to have some of these things what I do, and all you other guys maybe as well, or White House or the Bundesregierung and all of them. I do a little bit, kind of, I don't know, teaching or something. Maybe you have interested in it. I do it as well, of course, for making a living out of it. Besides of people who just want to watch it for free, I do it for free. I do it for making a living out of it as well, and more. Links are in the description to go for more if you like. Have a great morning, Andy Globe. Bye bye.